one of my instructors, when I was getting my A&P, he said, when you get your A&P license, it's essentially a ticket to learn. He's like, you're not going to learn everything in the 2,100 hours that you're here. You're getting a ticket to learn, and that ticket shows that you have the aptitude to do the job properly and to follow procedures and manuals, and that's what it is. So that really resonated with me very much. But the thing is that there's a huge misconception, or there's a huge gray area with parts where, like, you see people listing things and then they don't have them anymore, and it becomes discouraging, and you're thinking, why is that happening? And there's just not enough PMA parts being produced. There's not enough. The aftermarket doesn't have a bunch of manufacturers in the background feeding into it. It's simply aircraft are getting timed out, chopped up, and then that's when a flood of part comes in. Like, I used to pay around $20,000 at least minimum to get a plane chopped up and moved, just like one state over. Let's say it was a whole nother country, right? I had a 560 XL chopped up and brought over, and that was more like high 20s, and that was a good deal, because some places here in the States might charge you 50 grand, especially if it's a bigger plane. They might charge you, let's say you wanted to chop up a bigger Gulfstream or something from California and bring it to Florida. Yeah, for sure, it's going to be 50 grand. So now you've got 50 grand just to chop it up and move it. Then you've got workers, you've got structure, you've got insurance. So there's so much overhead before the part can even get removed and put out to the market. It's incredible. Let's say you go to an A&P course that's 2,100 hours, or you're going to be majoring in aeronautics or aviation management for 4 or 5 years. So in that span of let's say, call it 4 years, one aircraft is comprised of 50,000 part numbers, maybe more, maybe a little less. But in 4 years, a qualified A&P is exposed to less than 1% of that. They're exposed to physically the part, less than 1%. So the idea behind that patent is you're in a classroom setting, and what normally happens, the instructor says, oh, I have this model. When I give it to you, you pass it around. There's not enough, it's too expensive. So they're going to take the part, pass it, you see it for 60 seconds, and it goes to the next guy. Well, if I want emerging technology, let's say a wing with a flap on it, it's $100,000. I can't put that in front of 50 students. I can't put that into the hands of 50 students. And with being able to reverse engineer it specifically for educational purposes, now I can put any part in existence into the hands of every student in the world.